does what it's supposed to do. He's got the little pocket up there with the wires coming out. And then, you know, it already, like this seam doesn't look any different than this seam here.
Yeah.
And then we already know that the cover is gonna go right over there. So it's perfect. It's perfect.
So you approve?
I approve.
That's all I needed was your approval.
I set out on a road that I built with my own two hands. I met friends on the way, people chosen to make a stand. I felt strong in the sun as I walked onto pastures green. Saw forgiveness together as spaces in between.
And he's just really wanting to play fetch. Get him. Once I get this LP sign done, I'm gonna make sure that I take a whole day and play fetch with you all day, as many times as you want. All right? But just calm down, chill out till the end, so you won't hurt me. All right?
Maybe we're children of summer, we're meant to be free. Hearted, we're not like the others, no reason to be.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind go through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I've lost my way. I keep holding on for a better
Yep.
day. I lean on you
That's a
when
big
the
one.
world's astray.
That was a big old truck they came with that time.
Open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my
Oh yeah, sweet gum. Yep, might be a little bit sweet gum. Where'd you find those at? Okay, at the edge. Yeah, it probably got a little bit of sweet gum too. Yep, got a little bit of everything. That look like pecan. That might have came on one of our trees. Good old pine. What is up, I.A.G farm family? As y'all see, we're back out in our potential business wood chip yard. We're potentially gonna start a business where we sell wood chips, give wood chips away. Just if we have an abundance of wood chips, we'll be in position to bless other people with them, whether they're buying them or whether we're giving them away. And yeah, y'all can see it's growing. Since last time y'all saw it, I know on the last video y'all saw we got another load. And this last load was like double the size of the loads we've been getting already. And I just want to come out here real quick. It's actually a Saturday, and I want to come out here real quick, meet the boys and I. And I thought Megan said she's paying us by the hour. So we only got 1 hour that we can work out here today since it's Saturday. And this is just the type of business that we want to run. A business where our kids can be involved. It's right here on the property. Low input. I'm literally in my pajamas right now. Well, not fully pajamas, but I'm in my knockaround clothes. Like I'm in my off day clothes, and I'm getting the tractor warmed up over there. And the wood chip yard is looking amazing. It's just amazing to see this nice clear pasture here. And they were able to bag right in this morning because they came early this morning and dropped this load. And so they were able to bag right in, dump it, pour right out, just like the plan is. And y'all can already see we're already starting to amass a nice amount of wood chips. And this is pine here mostly. There's a little bit of oak. Tim Jr. found some sweet gum in there. And so it's a little bit of other things as well, but it's mostly pine, a little bit of cedar and everything in there as well. And our pine pile is over here. And it was amazing because when the wood chip delivery guy came, he was able to dump it right in front of the pile where we have the pine at. And this is our oak and this is our softwood. Right now we only have hackberry over there. And so we're trying to keep everything separate. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to stack this pine on top of that, because I want to stack it up taller. I probably could drive the tractor, like flatten it out a little bit and drive the tractor on top of it and then kind of smooth it out and get it over here. Or I can kind of pull in from the side and scoop it and then kind of dump it over until I get a little bit of it moved out the way, then I can kind of push it in more. But I'm gonna figure out how to get this stacked on top of this, and I'll probably let this pile come out to about right here and then just stack the rest on up top. And I might have to come in from the sides and everything and do a little bit as well. But we're flowing in abundance right now with wood chips. We're right at that point where we about have enough for ourselves. And so this business venture is gonna depend on if we can get enough wood chips. Right now we have a good thing going because they're just bringing them like over and over and over and over. And we have plenty of space to put them at. And if we run out of space here, I have other parts on the property. Like I say, this is only a 5-acre parcel technically, but technically it's literally it's a 7-acre parcel. But when we had it surveyed, because they split all this land up back in the day, this was hundreds and hundreds of acres of family land, and they split it up and then split the different pieces up to the different parts of the family, and then we were able to buy this what was supposed to be a 7-acre parcel, because they just walked it all off like family land. They walked it all off and did the measurements by hand and everything. They didn't have surveys done, and so once we had a survey done, it ended up being 5 acres technically, but it's rolling hills, so it doesn't account for topography. They just do a straight line. So literally that line would go from the top of that hill there to the top of that hill over there, and it wouldn't go down in the valley for topography. So literally it's double. This may be like 10 acres, who knows, because it's huge to be 5 acres. That's what everyone says when I tell them it's 5 acres, because it doesn't feel like 5 acres. It feels more like 7 to 10 of usable land, and that's what we care about, the usable land that we have. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead real quick, get this done. I'm on the clock, and Megan say we only have an hour, so we gotta get it done, get on back so we can enjoy our off day. And I probably on this same video pick y'all up when we're working on the house again, because I've been resting my back is feeling good, and I'm ready to get back started on this house, and we're gonna get this thing finished. So we're gonna work in this wood yard for a little bit, this wood chip yard for a little bit, for 30 minutes to an hour, and then we're gonna rest up for the weekend so that I can pick y'all up on Monday and we can get the back of this house finished. And I got some surprises in store for y'all as well on the back of the house. We might not have to unhook the mini splits, so y'all stick around for that later on in today's video. I think we might be able to get all the LP siding done on this video, but it might take about 2 or 3 videos, and then we're full force going ahead ready to paint. But we're also investing into these, investing a little bit of time, auxiliary time, secondary time into projects like this so that we can grow our farm, grow our family, grow our business, grow our faith, and all those things, and be in positions just to establish more and more abundantly so we can bless more and more people so that our cup can overflow and we can tell somebody else, hey, come on over here, I got overflow, bring your cup too. All right, y'all, let's get on this tractor. I'm gonna set y'all up. We're gonna get these wood chips moved around, get everything organized so we'll be in position to get our next load, and so we'll be in position to be organized with this business if the Lord leads us to. If we get probably about 3 times this amount of wood chips, because right now we have like right there at enough for us and a little bit more. So in order to start selling wood chips, giving wood chips away, in order to start a business with this, we need about 3 times this amount so that we can officially start advertising, selling wood chips, and we can make a plan as far as what we're selling it for, if we're going to deliver, all of those type of things. So y'all stick around. Let's get these wood chips moved around, get this wood yard organized, and then we can get on to some house projects.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete. I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day, no matter what anyone does or say. I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. I am on my way up, I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up, I won't slow down. I'm strolling down the street with all of my favorite songs on repeat. I'm dancing through everything Everything's about to come my way, and I don't care if you spill coffee on me or if the sky is gray or blue. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down.
All right, family, we got this pile worked in here, and it came out, I got it compensated, tucked off in there, but it came out to probably about here. And so, just like I said I was gonna do, I pretty much compensated for half of it, got it all piled up in here. And that first pile that we had back there, it's kind of hidden back there, but it's halfway covered up. So we got all of our pine over here, the nice, good smelling pine. Like this pine just smells so good, man. But it's a mixture of sweet gum, pine, a little bit of oak, a little bit of cedar in there, as you can see. These purple bark. But pine over here, oak here, and we still got our softwoods over here, got our hackberry over here, and any other just weed tree. We'll put it over here because this is gonna break down quick. We'll probably, once it rains, we'll probably start coming out here and seeing this pile smoking right away, even though this is brand new wood. It's gonna take a little minute. Well, not really, because these here have moisture in them as well, just from being cut down recently. So they're all gonna start composting and smoking and everything. But that's gonna be amazing for our animals, amazing for anybody's garden or anybody else's animals that want to come along and get it once we decide whether we're gonna sell or not. But the wood chip yard is looking good, got it cleaned up. I try to make sure I scrape the ground so we don't have wood chips all over the ground, but keep it dirt. Eventually we're gonna have to come in and bring some gravel in, and that's not a problem. We already planned on building a road coming in here anyway. That's gonna go to our barn. So yeah, wood chip yard. We didn't put in our hour for today, boys. That's all we get for today. Mama said we can't have nothing but an hour down here. She paying us about an hour.
Yeah, I'm showing you something. This is the difference between the pine tree and the cedar tree.
All right.
A cedar tree has, they aren't straight needles coming out. A pine tree has straight needles coming out.
Okay. I see. That's a good nature educational moment. So which one is pine, which one is cedar?
This one's cedar.
So hold it up so they can see. So cedar.
This one's cedar.
I say hold it up. When you point at it, they might not be able to see it on camera. So when I say cedar, hold up cedar. All right, so that's cedar and then pine. All right, and then tell us the difference again, how you can tell that one is cedar and one is pine.
The cedar has isn't straight needles.
Okay.
The pine has
Straight needles. There you go. So there's your I.A.G Farm Nature Minute with Tim Jr. High five.
They're both evergreen trees.
There you go. Come on with it. Talk to us. Give us all the information we need.
And an evergreen tree is a tree that's green during the fall time too.
Okay.
Other trees other than evergreen trees are all types of colors during the fall time.
What's the name of them? Is it deciduous? I believe it is. The other ones, I'm not sure, but I think that's what it is. It's deciduous, I believe it is. The ones that drop their leaves, and evergreens are the ones that keep their leaves year round.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. We're not just starting a business out here, but we homeschooling as well. Boys out here identifying the different tree species and evergreens and deciduous trees. I love it. All right, y'all, so we're gonna head on back down here to the house. The boys are actually gonna pick some pecans. We're paying them. We made an agreement with the boys that we will pay them $10 per bowl of pecans that they can pick, so that Megan can roast them and do some maple covered pecans, brown sugar covered pecans, and some cinnamon covered pecans and things like that, and we can have them around the house to snack on. And I told the boys, for every bowl, they got a bowl that we gave them, nice size bowl too. I said, for every bowl of pecans y'all pick, now they got to pick them, and they also have to shell them as well. They have to be cleaned by the time they turn them in. And I said, for every bowl y'all pick, we'll give y'all $10, because y'all already know they have a homeschool allowance that they get for doing farm chores. So this is they're starting businesses as well. It's amazing, y'all. But we'll pick y'all up in a few days, and we'll get started back on this house and see how much we can get done. I think I'm fully healed now. I feel good, and I think I was pretty productive in the time being while my back was hurting and while back was tweaked. Because if y'all don't know, I tweaked my back working on the house probably about a week or so ago, and it's fully healed now. But in the meantime, I wanted to still be productive, and I was able to do some things that I didn't have to work as hard, like hard physical labor, like I am on the house. This stuff here is fun. It's like I can barely even call this work. But anyway, we'll see y'all in a couple days, and we'll see how many of these LP siding boards we can get up. All right, I.A.G family, as y'all can see, I'm back at it, and I'm ready to finish this last stretch of the house on the backside. As y'all can see, we got half of the house LP sided all the way up into this first mini split, and I'll talk to y'all about that in a minute. But because our original plan was to get the mini splits unhooked, but I'm going ahead now and prepping this end down here to go over LP siding. As y'all see, I'm taking those screws off, and it's a blessing because some of the screws actually I can get them with the drill because they're low enough. Some of them I still had to get them with the fencing pliers, and some of you all mentioned maybe I should get this type of wrench, that type of wrench. I tried it all. I just didn't try it all on camera, and this is the best thing because those screws, the grooves on them aren't like real, how can I say it? The grooves are real weak, and so a crescent wrench, it just slips off. And if I put on like a 1/4, just regular wrench, it slips off as well. The only thing that connects well is the drill, and yeah, not the drill and the fencing pliers, because I can get a tight grip on them, almost like vice grips. And somebody mentioned that as well with vice grips. The only thing about doing vice grips is when you grip it down, you have to like unlock them every time, then grip it down and unlock them every time. But with the fencing pliers, I can control. I can use my fingers in a way so I can control those fencing pliers and open them. And I got a good system going. Hand gonna be strong when I'm done with this. But yeah, and somebody also mentioned that the roofers, because the roofers did want me to do the siding before we did the roof, but we were getting ready for vacation, and I was doing the siding on the front, and we actually got to a point on the house where the siding, because you know the roof line that was there was not made for the siding that we're going on. And so there's a lot of overhang on that original roof line in some places, but in other places it was kind of like short, and it wasn't folding all the way over that LP siding at the top, if you can understand what I'm saying. I showed y'all that on the video. Y'all gotta make sure y'all quit missing videos so y'all know what's going on. But anyway, so that LP siding wouldn't fold down on top, or that roofing, the original tin roofing, wouldn't fold down over top of the LP siding at the top in all places, especially in the corners. And so literally we had openings at the top of the house, so if the water ran off the roof, it would go right behind the LP siding. And so we were getting ready for vacation. We knew we weren't gonna be able to get the LP siding done before that, and I already had those places done where the roofing wasn't coming all the way over. And so we needed to get a roof done before we went on vacation. And so this is just part of the thing when you're doing a remodel. Things aren't gonna go perfectly, because in the ideal world we would have got all the LP siding done, paid all this crazy money and got it done in a week, and then got the roof done after that. But we're saving money by me doing this project by myself. It's going slow, but I'm learning. We're not in any rush. I know y'all aren't in any rush because y'all just sitting on the couch watching it. So but anyway, but I'm out here working hard. I'm just playing around with y'all, but I'm out here working hard, and back from my, no pun intended, I'm back from my back injury, and I just strained it a little bit, and we got a lot done in the meantime while I was recovering. I took about 3-4 days, and my back was back at 100%. It was real tight, and Megan, she I joked around and said that this siding job started with a back massage and it ended with a back massage. I think I said that on one video before this one. But yeah, because she had to massage my back, and y'all know, if y'all don't know, Megan was actually rubbing my back when she asked about how hard would this siding project be. And that's how this siding project started, with a back rub, and Megan asking me could I replace the siding on the house, and then I hurt my back and, you know, ended with a back rub. Y'all get what I'm saying? But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back on this. I made it about halfway, and I need to get the rest of this, I need to get the rest of the screws out all the way down to the end, and then we'll be ready to start going over LP siding. And on these mini splits, we changed our plan on what we're gonna do, because at first we were gonna take the mini split, like unhook them, and then cut the hole, like a circular hole in the LP siding, and then just slip the wires and everything through that and put that piece up. But I changed my mind because I didn't want to have them unhook the mini splits, because that just adds another variable. It adds more cost and all those type of things. And so I figured out, the Lord gave me the idea to instead of unhooking the mini split, what I would do is, just like regular, I'll take the board. Let me get out the sun, get that glare off, y'all. But I'll take the board, I'll cut it to size, and then I'll kind of fit it up there, and I'll measure. And right where that mini split line is coming down at vertical, I'm gonna cut that board coming all the way down. Like, cause that board is gonna go, this piece of LP siding is gonna start here, and then it's gonna stop about here. And so once I get it cut and prepped and everything, I'm gonna cut it right down the middle of the board, and then I'm gonna cut a notch in one side, on this side, little notch over there, and then a notch on that side over there. And then those two notches, those two boards are gonna fit right back together, right where they were over top of that line. And what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm confident enough, I'm gonna leave a 3/16 space in between those two boards, just like they recommend doing around the windows, because that's the caulk line, because that caulk is able to go in there and it keeps the caulk from cracking, and it also lets the boards expand and contract if they need to. It's like that with any wood material, if you're doing LP smart siding, LVP floors, anything like that. And so I'm gonna leave just a small little gap, 3/16 in between those two pieces of board that come together, and then I'm gonna caulk that line, and that caulk is gonna kind of sink in there a little bit, and I'm gonna caulk it again. And after I caulk it that second time, it should like be smooth to where once I put that paint on there, because that paint has a high volume of being able to hide defects in the siding or in the walls or whatever it is. And so that paint should be thick enough with the if I do a good enough caulk job and I cut the line straight enough, it should hide that line, and you should never be able to tell it is there. And also, I remembered that the on these two mini split lines here, they actually have covers that go over top of them. So once I put that cover on there, even if that line, you can see it a little bit, you can already kind of see how it's going. You're not gonna be able to see the line, because the line is gonna be back here behind all these wires and everything. And not wires, but there is one wire, but there are refrigerant lines and drain line and everything. And so once that cover goes on there, even if it is a line that you can see, you won't be able to see it at all. And it'll be the same way down here as well. Take that board, cut it. Actually, this one here, because I can tell, because I can see where my pieces of OSB come together, this one here actually looks like it comes together right there on that line. And so that'll be the end of a board right there, and another board to come together. So I should just be able to notch those two at the end. So I may have got blessed on this one as well. So I think that's gonna work out good. But that's the plan. Megan is out here now inspecting my work.
No.
Trying to see how see if I'm still hanging in there.
Yes.
I hadn't gave up on these screws.
I came to just see where you were, encourage you. It's about 10 minutes left for the boys now. I was trying to, get some paperwork, logistical things done while the house was actually quiet.
Yeah.
So now I'm coming out to check on you.
That's right. Yeah, but you heard me telling them about the new plan for the mini splits.
No.
Yeah. You didn't hear me?
I didn't hear you.
Okay, that's what I was talking about when you were walking around. You probably don't know. It's probably sound like another language to you, huh?
Well, what I heard was you got blessed that right there looks like it's a seam. Right,
yeah, it looks like a board. Looks like a board is gonna stop there and start there. Okay. So we might have got blessed right there.
That's the extent of what I heard.
I guess. But I made it about to where this ladder is at on taking out the screws. Good. And I'm gonna get back on that. And today is pretty much gonna be all about prep. And so I'm gonna try to get everything prepped. I need to get all the screws out. I need to get silicone caulked around all the windows, all the trim on the outside. Get this house wrap at the bottom cut flush, and just get everything ready tomorrow to start putting up LP smart siding. Okay, and so I got a pretty good plan on how I'm gonna do it as far as with the mini splits. Because we've had private conversations about this. Yes, that we're not gonna call air south to unhook them. Right. We're gonna skip that step. And then I'm gonna rig it up like my specialty is. But now I should be able to caulk that line on this one. And then I was saying that even if there is a small little line still there, that which it won't be. I'm pretty confident that it won't be. But there'll be a piping. There'll be a what do you call it? Cover on there that'll cover it up anyway. So it's gonna work out good. Work out perfect. All right, y'all. So I explained to y'all, and I also explained to the boss lady. And if y'all are good with it, she's good with it, I'm good with it. So we're gonna go ahead and go with it. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to it, set y'all up, see if I can get the rest of these screws out, and then we'll get everything silicone caulked off, get everything prepped, and we'll be ready tomorrow to start going up with LP siding. And 2 good days of LP siding, and I should be done, and we should be ready to get all that caulked up, and then we can start painting. Y'all stick around.
Well, we had something that would last. Baby, has the feeling passed? Falling in was easy. How do I make it stay? I'll never let go of you.
Finished.
Tried and true. Oh, I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. Was I a fool? I know sometimes I may wonder, but I would never leave asunder a thing as good as what we have. Is it a rule? What's good is worth the fighting. There ain't no denying that you and I were made to last. Falling in was easy. How can we make it stay? I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. I will never let go of you. Tried and true. Have you had a change of heart? Can we go back to the start? I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. Oh, I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. Tried and true.
For those of you all wondering what this is that I paint on the edge of the boards, it's just regular paint plus primer. And any cut edge on these boards, you're supposed to seal it, because these boards on the top side, the side is open to the weather, has a resin, and it is treated in some type of way to where it won't rot, and it's bug resistant as well. And so any cut edge that you cut, you're exposing the board to the weather and the bugs, and cutting off the treated part. And so you treat it and you seal the cut edges with paint plus primer, and pretty much the paint that you're going to use to paint the board with. You just take a little brush it on, and that reseals it and keeps it protected.
Thought it'd be golden, crossing the line and don't look back. Think I was broken, I needed some time to clear my head. 'Cause I've made all the mistakes, and I've dealt with the heartbreaks, but I think that I found my way. 'Cause I've been sinking like a stone. Carolina, take me home. Nothing's ever really broken. I won't let you go, 'cause I'm finding my way right back to you. I'll find my way back to you. I see a river floating its way out to the sea. I can remember carving our names onto that tree. And I just wanna see you, 'cause you will never know just how much I've been missing home. 'Cause I've been sinking like a stone. Carolina, take me home. Nothing's ever really broken. I won't let you go, 'cause I'm finding my way right back to you. Yeah, I'll find my way back to you. I think that I'm finding my way right back to you.
All right, y'all, I got this first piece up, and y'all know that we talked about notching this board here instead of unhooking the mini splits, and so far so good. And y'all see that, because I can't remember if I told y'all on this video or not, because I record so many videos and edit so many videos. But at first I was thinking about going with a horizontal line and cutting it up top and then notching it and bringing the top board on top. So in other words, I would put this board in, then I would cut it and let it come horizontally under where that mini split line is at, and then cut another piece on top and then bring that piece and set it down on top of there and then notch it in between those two pieces. But I figure that horizontal line is more prone to leak, because as that water is rolling down, which no water is going to roll down because we have a 5-inch overhang on our roof. But just in case, just for the sake of this conversation, if the water was to run down the side of the house from some sideways rain or something like that, then that horizontal line going across would be more prone to leak than a vertical line, because actually I'm kind of going off of how they have the boards already, and they already have the boards already with vertical lines anyway. And so I figured that once I get the other piece butted up against this one, and then I put a real good caulk line in between the two, if there is a break in that caulk line, the water's gonna be coming down faster and less prone to leak on a line going up and down. But there was a line going across like this right here, that water, you know, slows down if it hits a gap where that caulk breaks. So that's my plan, and it looks like it's working out pretty well so far. I'm gonna get that other half. So literally what I did is I just cut the boards how I usually do, and then I measured where that mini split line is at, and I cut that board all the way straight down, a real nice straight line going all the way down, and then notched it. And I'm gonna do the other piece the other same way and notch it, and then just put the two boards back together, you know, instead of getting the mini splits unhooked. Since we only have two, because we have 3 mini splits total in our whole house, but I was able to figure it out on the other end where I didn't have to unhook the mini split. And so once I got to these two, I was like, let me see if I can figure something out, and the Lord gave me an idea. And so I'm gonna try this, and I still gotta get the lady of the house, the one who came up with this whole idea to do this whole siding, window remodel, exterior project. I'm gonna get her to come out and look at it once I get it, get the other board up. But I'm not gonna nail it all the way in yet until she comes out and approves it. And then I go nail it in, and we'll be able to go ahead and get all this LP side up. So let me go ahead and get this other piece notched real quick, and then get it up. Then I go in and get Megan and the boys and see what they think about it. All right, I did it. Sound like everybody down for a nap. All right, y'all, I have to get Megan and the boys to look at it later. I'm about to keep on going. All the boys are down for a nap, and it sounds like Megan is in the shower. And so let me go over and show y'all. Y'all gonna have to approve it. Let me know what y'all think so I can go ahead and keep on going. But I think it looks pretty good. And so y'all can see where that mini split is at. And then you can see where I made the cut coming straight down and then down into that notch. And then that line already is being hidden by the mini split lines. But you can see here, I left that 3/16 gap like the instructions tell you to leave around the windows. That's an expansion and a caulk line, and that will help because I'll be able to let that caulk squeeze down off in there and then squeeze out and then smooth it down. And then once the caulk dries, it kind of sinks in a little bit. I come with another caulk line, and that should be like smooth. It already feels smooth to my hand. You can't even tell it's a indentation there. But let's back up a little bit and look at it. From what I can see, it looks pretty good, and I think that's probably the best route because it hit me later on that there's actually going to be a cover. I don't know if y'all remember, I had to take the covers off of the mini split line because those lines aren't exposed. They came with a cover, and so literally from it'll be just a little bit at the top that'll be exposed or that you'll be able to see, but that cover from those lines all the way down will be covering up that line there. But I'm gonna make it look good anyway, even though it's gonna all be covered up. But I really didn't even realize that when I started doing it. And then when I came down here, I actually noticed that it looks like my board that I cut is gonna stop right there in the middle of that mini split line. So it's just amazing because that will be at the end and the beginning of a board. So all I have to do is, Lord willing, once I get down here, I know is notch one side of the board and then just fit it straight on. So that should work out perfect. But yeah, sometimes these things that seem like a problem or seem like a hassle, like you just have to just let those things, like I used to say, let the coffee pot keep on whistling. And sometimes the coffee pot seems to be whistling. Sometimes things seem to be, how I'm gonna do this? I gotta call the mini split people and all this type of stuff. And then you get to it and it's like, oh, this is easy. But I'm ready to go ahead and get some more pieces up. I'll let Megan and the boys come out here a little bit later and inspect my work. But I'm gonna try to go ahead. Looks like I have a easy piece, a whole piece. I might have to notch it just a little bit. But yeah, I gotta notch that piece just a little bit. But after that, I might have, at the end, I'll have easy pieces, in other words. Because it looks like every piece I put up, until I get to that door, I'm gonna have to notch it and cut it. Because the pieces that I don't have to notch and cut, as far as window frames, around doors and all those type of things, they go up a little bit faster. But the ones that I have to notch, it takes me a little bit longer to get those cuts right and everything. Because as I told y'all in one of the last videos, every time I mess up a cut and mess up a board, it's $50. Like, these boards are somewhere between $40 and $50 a piece when you go buy them, depending on what time of the year and inflation and all those type of things. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get some more boards cut, try to see how many I can get up today, and see, at least I would love to make it to that door, because my goal is to only work on this house on the LP siding 2 more days. So this is 1 day and I have 1 more day in my goal to actually get all of this LP siding done. So let's get to it. I'm gonna set y'all up and see how much I can get done.
Sometimes what you want ain't what you need. Sometimes letting go can make your heart bleed. Sometimes the road can start at night. Have some faith in yourself, that's the guiding light. You should know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. Another swings open, that's life, and not to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, is just before dawn. You might take a fall, but you can bounce right back. Go to town, dressed up like a heart attack, 'cause you know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. One door closes, another swings open, that's life, and let's dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, is just before dawn. Yeah. When your dreams have hit the ceiling and falling back down on the ground, let me tell
All right, y'all, I got these 2 pieces up, and look who showed up out here. Megan got out the shower. She was in there refreshing after homeschool.
Oh yeah, for real. Those boys, they're like a full-time job. Literally, you know, it's like a classroom.
Yep.
When I taught college, sometimes I have just 4 students. So,
Yeah, that's right.
Full-time job.
Yeah. So listen, we got to turn it around and see what you think about this rigging up I did at this mini split. So let's turn it around and see what Megan thinks. All right, so take a walk over there and look at it.
Okay, I will.
Let us know what you think.
Now, I will say this. This is my disclaimer. It's not even fair that Tim can use a word like rigging up when it comes to his carpentry skills, because his carpentry skills have improved so greatly that it's like, you know, it's no longer rigging up. It's like, what's the word for it when you're like a master painter?
Customize.
Customization, innovation.
Yeah.
You know, like he's just figuring out a way, like most carpenters do, I would assume, to like craft with his hands and work with what he has. And so this.
So that's your long-winded way of saying I messed it up. You jacked it up.
Long-winded way of saying it looks great.
I know, I'm just talking.
And it does what it's supposed to do. He's got the little pocket up there with the wires coming out. And then, you know, it already, like this seam doesn't look any different than this seam here.
Yeah.
And then we already know that the cover is going to go right over that. So it's perfect. It's perfect.
So you approve?
I approve. It's
That's
perfect.
all I needed was your approval.
Great.
I had to get I told them this whole job is your idea. So I got to make sure that you like it. Because I was just going to paint the 10, which I'm glad we didn't. Because this is a whole lot better situation that we're in now. It's like on a whole nother level. But
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Taking happy wife, happy life to a whole nother level.
This looks great. And I'm so glad we decided. At first it just started at replacing the 10, y'all. But this is like you said, it's on a whole nother level. We got brand new windows. We have a patio door. We have a brand new back door. Like, this is it, you know, like epic, the best exterior that I could have on this home. And it looks great. I'm so happy. You know, every once in a while, the Lord will give me a good idea, you know, that's kind of like, it just started there, right? It was just like a jump. Well, hey, what do you think about replacing the siding? And then it just transformed, you know, like it just took off. So I'm so excited. It looks great, y'all. I don't just approve. I'm excited. I'm super happy. It's not about my approval, of course. He's just joking around. But it looks great.
That's right. So everything seems to be coming along pretty well so far. I made it all the way to this window, and based off what y'all are looking at back here, all the way down to here, you can tell I've hit a milestone. I'm over halfway. So I'm probably at about 60% of the way, and I'm definitely gonna get at least the boards here past this window or under this window, because I think that's gonna be like a whole piece there and a whole piece there, and then it's gonna start with another piece. So I'm gonna at least get those 2 pieces on, Lord willing, and then this piece right here. And then I would love to get, because that would be 1, 2, 3, and then 4 more pieces to get past the door. That's lofty goals, because just like I said on one of the other videos, 4 pieces of LP siding for a 1-man job, that's like a whole day's worth of work, for real. So that's too lofty.
Especially when you're cutting, you have some cutting to
you gotta
around the window.
So you gotta make sure you do all them cuts right and everything. And so yeah, it's probably pretty lofty for me to say even 2 more pieces, but I'm gonna try to get at least 2 more pieces and then get to this section right here, and then tomorrow I can knock that out, because the main cuts I'll have will be around the door, and then notching it here, because I think that one of my boards, as I say, is gonna end right there. It's just a miracle that one of my boards is gonna end right there at the mini split, so I won't even have to cut it straight down like I did the other one. I just had to notch 1 piece and just fit it right on top of there. And so I should be able to knock this thing out tomorrow, but for right now, we're gonna see if I can get these last 2 pieces up right here, and see if we can call it for today.
Check this out. Good thing I was walking slow.
Oh, he finally got you. He finally got you.
I was just kind of slowly walking and listening to him. I just like kicked my foot up. I wasn't even like, I was like
under your foot. He almost got, look where he getting a little bit better with his placement of it.
It's literally like right at your foot.
It's like right at like death level.
It is.
You're gonna step on it, the ball gonna roll.
I'm gonna hide that ball, because he gonna end up like, you gonna roll your ankle.
Coming off the ladder. It's gonna be at the bottom. I'm gonna have a piece of LP on my head, stepping on the ball. He getting it right there too. He wants to play fetch so bad. Gideon, I'm working, buddy. I'm working. If I throw it one time, I know I gotta throw it 50 times.
1,000 times.
Cause I was fussing. Usually I don't fuss at him about it, but I was actually fussing at him earlier, cause he was dropping it right there, like while I was trying to do stuff. And he just really wanted to play fetch. Gideon, once I get this LP sign done, I'm gonna make sure that I take a whole day and play fetch with you all day, as many times as you want. All right? But just calm down, chill out till the end, so you won't hurt me. All right?
I'm gonna get his friends up. The boys are all down for a nap, so I'll get them up and they'll go and play with them.
Yeah.
They'll have somebody else to follow around.
I got you. All right, y'all, let me set y'all up and get a couple more pieces of this LP up before it gets dark, because as y'all already know, like I say it on every video, it gets dark quick out here. I don't know what it is, because you'll take a drive and drive somewhere else and it'll still be daylight, but it'll be dark here. So I don't know what it is about where we are. I don't know if we're high or low or what it is, but it gets dark super fast. Like as soon as you see the sun starts to set, it's like in 30 minutes, it's like pitch black. Can't see anything. So let me go ahead and see how many pieces I can get up and see if I can get at least 2 right here, so we can have a good start for tomorrow and get this thing done. Figured out a new business idea.
Wow.
We're getting. So maybe not for me, but for somebody else out there. I'm just gonna get this one away for free. So if you could pay somebody to come play fetch with your dog when you don't have time. Dog sitting, yeah. Well, I don't know if there's dog sitting or not. Well, but
like a form of it.
You're buying a friend for your dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
Dog friends for hire. Something like that.
Yeah, because
DFH. Dog friends for hire. Cause it's like I told Noah when he came out, I said, throw the ball to Gideon 10 times. He threw it to Gideon 10 times, and Gideon brought it back and was like, all right, time for 11. So it's like I would charge by the throw on the dog fetch business. Exactly. You get 20 throws, $1 per throw, like 50 cents, something like, you know. What you think about that business idea?
I think it's a great idea because you know how they have dog walkers, you know, and dog sitters that come and like feed your dog and make sure your dog's okay while you're gone. So, you know, this could be someone that can come specifically to exercise and play with your dog. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of the business, he right there, ready to roll. Gideon said they should be paying me for playing fetch with them. What's up, Gideon? You want me to throw it one time? Yeah, let me throw it one time. $3. Right there. See how easy it is to make money? And then he come right back. All right, y'all, it's so close. I can taste it. I can see the finish line, but I'm gonna make sure I finish strong. And I don't know about y'all, but yeah, these might just be YouTube videos to you, and you might just be watching it. But to me, I have literally poured my whole heart, my whole soul, mind, will, emotions, like all of my energy, everything I've had into this job, and to literally see the finish line, like it's a surreal moment. And I can only imagine what it's gonna be like when I'm done with all this LP siding and I can get this thing painted, because I remember tearing down all of that old stuff, and I remember just the rain and just all of the struggles that were with it. It was brutally hot. It was like 100 and whatever real field degrees out here, and to now almost be done with this project. It's just amazing, y'all. I can't even really explain it, but yeah, just look at this. I got all the way down to this door, and the piece that I'm gonna put right here is going, as you can see, is going to carry over into that door, and then there'll be another piece, and I'll literally be past that door and be on the home stretch. I counted it and measured it out, and I think it's 6 more pieces until I get to the end. 6 full pieces with a couple cuts here and there, and then 1 like half a piece, or 5 whole pieces, and then 1 half of a piece down there with a cut. And man, just look at this. Let me just walk down here and turn back this way. Look at that. All that LP siding is done all the way up until here, and I'm past halfway. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Y'all know Emma is so long, but I probably only have about 30% left down in this section right here. But I'm gonna save that till tomorrow, and I should be able to knock that out pretty quick tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get an early start and just get it done. Maybe I can do 3 pieces like early in the morning, then after lunch I can do the final 3 pieces, and then we can finally be done with this LP smart siding, and we'll be able to stand here at this point and see LP siding right there on that edge. And you can see it. You can see, literally, you can stand here and see LP siding down there, and eventually that section right there is gonna be filled in as well. But with that being said, I was gonna get Megan to come out here and end today's video, but I'm tired. She's in the house cooking. She's had a long day in homeschool, so I'm not gonna bother her. But with that being said, we'll just see y'all on the next one, and on the next video, Lord willing, we should be finishing this LP siding, and then we can finally get this caulked, get it painted, and see our complete house. Let me walk up here. We can finally get this thing painted and see this whole house, this whole like section just transform. Just look at that. It's amazing. And I can't wait, because y'all know that when we first started this job, we took a picture right here, and Megan and I were like going back and forth, and she was talking about how when this job is done, that Jesus is gonna get all the credit, because y'all know we play around and go back and forth about whose idea this was. But overall, on the serious side, because I'm tired now. See, I get serious when I get tired. I play around when I had too much energy. But on the serious side, this was all Jesus's idea. This is a God thing right here. It's all about God every day, all day. He told us to establish more and more abundantly, and that's what we're doing. And you all are seeing this house transform, but you're also seeing our family transform, and hopefully you all are transforming as well. And we're just trying to grow closer and closer to Jesus every single day through these little simple parables, because that's all these are. These are parables. These things mean nothing. These things mean nothing. And this house one day will not be here. This land one day will not be here. Jesus will come back, and all of these physical things that we can see, every single thing that we can see is going to be eliminated. And so these things don't matter. But these things, the Lord uses them as physical examples, as parables, to teach us the things in the spiritual realm that he's trying to teach us. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video here, and I'll just see y'all on the next one. And hopefully, Lord willing, we'll be able to, on the next video, get done with this LP siding, and we can mark that off, check on our list of goals accomplished. So y'all stick around, and we'll just see y'all on the next one. And as you know, it's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. See y'all on the next one.
Oh, I'll give you everything.